Hi YouTube, my name's Desiree and I decided to make a video to explain about my Navy journey. So for starters, I'm 21 years old, I'm from Pennsylvania. I met my recruiter back in November, so it's now August. It's been a very long time. I'm actually making this video to explain my situation so that maybe other people can help me out and I can help other people out. You know, I watch a lot of other people's videos. I subscribe to them. A lot of people really helped me. That's how I learned a lot of my information. I took my ASVAB way back. I don't even remember the month. I didn't qualify the first time. So those of you who didn't qualify, don't feel bad. You know, keep studying or whatever is gonna help you out. Don't quit. Whatever you do, do not quit. It is now 11 months later and I'm still trying to get in the military. I really truly am begging you guys not to quit. If this is something you really want to do, stay focused, stay positive, and if you listen to this video, you'll see what I mean and why I'm telling you this. So, yeah, I didn't qualify for the ASVAB the first time. I was very upset and bummed, but I waited the 30 days and I went back and get this. I went back and went up 16 points and just qualified. So yes, I only got a 35. And a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, you should retest and you know, you're not going to get a good rate and all this stuff. But I put it like this. I'm 21 years old. I've been out of high school for now 3 years. I went to college. And to me, and actually my new recruiter, because I just almost got confused. I actually had to switch recruiters. I had one recruiter and then I got a new recruiter. So when I actually switched over to my new recruiter, I'll tell you why I switched in a minute. He actually agrees with me. He feels as though I shouldn't, you know, it's a gamble. I can go up, I can go down, but if I go down 1 point, I'm automatically disqualified for a whole 6 months. So with that being said, I'm sticking with the 35. Everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own experience with different rates, but at this point in my life, I'm just trying to get in to better myself, and anything will be better than what I'm doing right now because I am doing absolutely nothing. And I don't want to just work a regular job every single day, get tired of it, making minimum wage. I'd rather have a career, benefits, doing something to better myself, feel good about what I'm doing, and you know, there's a lot of perks. There's pros and cons about everything. So back to why I switched recruiters. Well, I actually had a few situations that I'm not going to discuss, but there's some police history, nothing major. And the old recruiter that I had, I'm still really cool with him, but he wasn't very straightforward with me about a lot of things. I found out through my new recruiter that I actually had to have a waiver, you know, written up, and a lot of paperwork had to be taken care of for me to actually go, after I qualified, to go back up to MEPS to go through medical. So I was waiting for months, and my old recruiter wasn't doing anything. So I actually stayed in the hotel overnight the first time I ever went to MEPS to take the ASVAB. The night I didn't, the night I didn't qualify, and the girl that my roommate was, we actually are from Pennsylvania. So, you know, we became friends and we exchanged numbers, and she went on for her rest of the day, and she swore in that day. And I actually texted her one day and I asked her who her recruiter was and where he was from and how far it was from me, you know, and how she liked him and stuff like that. And I pretty much explained my situation to her in full detail. So it so happened to be that same day I was texting her, she was at a meeting with him for her first step meeting, and she explained to him what was going on, and he told me to call him and he'll help me out. So it took me a little while because I actually was in Florida for 3 weeks, and I called him on the phone and told him that, you know, I'm so and so. I met, you know, the girl at MEPS and she referred me to you, and I want to know, what can you do for me? So he basically explained to me, very, very honest and straightforward, and I love that about him. Told me that I'm going to need a waiver, and I'm going to need someone who's actually going to be willing to write up the waiver for me to go on with my process, or I'm just going to end up being, you know, stuck. like I've been doing, just waiting around, which is not really fun at all because you get frustrated, you get tired of doing the same thing, you want to just get ahead. I'm sorry, I'm like moving my iPad around. It's really hard to like keep looking at you guys. All right, so from there, when I got back from Florida, I went up and I met with him, and we actually discussed my ASVAB score, and from there, like I said earlier, we decided that it'd be best for me to just keep the score that I have. So I gave him all my paperwork that I needed, and he did all the little, police checks and all that stuff statewide, and then he sent all my paperwork up to MEPS. So if any of you are waiting on MEPS, or are waiting for a waiver, or waiting for anything that has to do with MEPS and your recruiter, just be on your recruiter. Your recruiter should already be on top of MEPS, but I'm letting you know right now, it took me a full 3 months with my new recruiter just to get everything submitted and back, and more submissions. Like I had to send more things to them. And it actually was the same paperwork twice. So, they're really busy up there. I'm not the only applicant. There's a whole bunch of other people. There's shippers. There's a lot of other people that my recruiter as well as MEPS has to go through. So, I mean, it's very frustrating. I understand completely. I've, cried about it. I've been angry about it. But if you just stay focused and you have patience, it will definitely work out for you. Like everyone always says, I don't know if you ever heard it, but the military is always a hurry up and wait process. And that's exactly what they do. If you've been to MEPS, you know exactly what that means. Like they rush you early in the morning, eat breakfast, and get ready and get on the bus and go to MEPS, and then you're waiting there all day long, going through each station, and the day just drags. So anyway, so after that, I kept the 35 on my ASVAB, and I finally just went to medical, week and a half ago, and well, I had my waiver approved. I'm sorry, backtrack. I had to get a waiver. He got the waiver approved for me. I had to speak to an office from a person from my liaison's office, and then I had to speak to a commanding officer, which was very, very, very nerve-wracking. But I got through that, got my waiver approved to go up to medical, and then I went to medical, and everything was, smooth sailing. It wasn't as bad as people make it sound. It wasn't really, really long. You do wait. You definitely do wait, but it wasn't as busy, I would say. There wasn't like a whole bunch of people there going through it. So everything kind of went pretty fast. So really quick, because my iPad's actually dying. I'm sorry. I just saw a little thing pop up. Everything was fine. I got cleared on everything, but I didn't, the little check mark that you get your paper, it says disqualified or qualified. I had no check marks because I had to go for an evaluation because of my police history. So I waited about a week, and I actually just went on the 28th. Today is September 1st. So just last Wednesday I went for my evaluation, and it's Labor Day weekend, so I actually have to wait until around Tuesday or Wednesday to find out if my evaluation was cleared. And if I'm cleared, then I will go back, hear from my recruiter, and then I will go back to pick a rate. So at this point I'm just waiting once again. So yeah, definitely those of you who are waiting, don't get discouraged, stay focused. It will come. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Please, please, please. And yeah, that's about it. So I will make another video and keep you guys updated. And I'm actually going to make another video after this, once I charge my iPad, about my boyfriend who actually is in the Navy. So this will be separate. Those of you who are spouses or girlfriends or boyfriends with someone in the military, any branch, we could just chit chat and see how things go with writing and waiting for phone calls or graduation and that sort of thing. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or inspiration or motivation, anything to keep me going, feel free, and we can talk. So yeah, have a nice day, guys. Bye.